My name is Tony Barrett. I go by Marty. I'm the crime scene unit supervisor, and I'm going to answer some commonly asked questions about the crime scene unit. The first question is, what kind of training or education do you need to become a crime scene investigator? We require an associate's degree or higher. It does not have to be in the field of forensics, but of course would help. Once you get hired on here, we do a lot of our training through the Texas Department of Public Safety, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and then you also must pass a certification through the International Association for Identification. The second question is, does the Crime Scene Investigations Unit ever participate in joint investigations with other agencies? All the time. Currently we have quite a bit of evidence here from La Mesa, Dawson County, Big Lake. We do a lot of the surrounding agencies as well as the Texas Rangers when they call us and a smaller agency has a major crime scene such as a homicide or officer-involved shooting, or if we have one internally, we no longer are under the directive of the department, we're under the directive of the Texas Rangers. So we work regularly with all the other surrounding counties. The third question is, what or who determines which crime scenes or what CSIs respond to? Most of the time we respond to major crime scenes such as homicides, suicides, maybe an unattended death, sexual assault, aggravated assault, robbery, certain business burglaries depending on how much monetary value is there. It's usually determined by the sergeant or detective. Fourth question is, what constitutes the hardest type of crime to investigate from a crime scene investigation standpoint? Probably certain sexual assaults, because sometimes you don't have the forensic evidence, it's more statements from the victims or suspect. From our aspect, that's hard because we deal in physical evidence, and physical evidence cannot be cross-examined. So when we deal in evidence, we're more of an exacting science versus, hearsay or statements. That's where detectives specialize a little more in that field. The fifth question is, what is your favorite part about being a crime scene investigator? I've been doing this for right at 17 years. My favorite part is every crime scene's a challenge, and I think that challenge of trying to figure out what happened and what pieces can prove that happened is something I enjoy. Never a dull moment, and it's never the same thing twice. The sixth question is, how does working as a CSI compare to the Hollywood portrayed CSI? Well, the worst part is we don't get to drive Hummers, around for the vehicle. The other thing is, they solve the crime in an hour. It does take a little longer than that to solve some of the crime scenes. And we don't have a gas chromatograph at our disposal sitting in the office. So as far as analysis goes, there is some time involved. The other thing is, everything they do on TV is not the actual way it works. A lot of the chemicals we use to do presumptive tests are highly carcinogenic, and through MSDS or OSHA guidelines, they have to be handled a certain way in order to keep from cross-contaminating the entire scene. And on TV, they just show them spraying it, no mask, no nothing, no suits. That's not the way real life is. Thank you for watching Shoutbox, and if you want any further information, you can view the city's website or any of the social media.